All right, this is, rarely do I have something that I really believe this is an extreme, it's a pleasure for me, and it's a huge honor, and he knows it too. And I mean it. And my goal tonight is, he's the only guy crying like a little baby by the time I'm finished, not me. All right? Everybody here, we know who our trial lawyer of the year is this year, and it's Bill Shapiro. That's right. And I can give you the stats. The stats are above reproach. American college, international college, ABOTA, everything. Just a trial lawyer's trial lawyer. And legal aid, over 30 years on the board, still on the board of legal aid. He's been honored twice for service to the legal aid. And as a lawyer, I don't know anybody really that's busier than Bill. And I don't know that the trick of his trade, other than I really believe he doesn't sleep. I mean, to be honest with you, I think everybody here has received some kind of an email or text from that guy like at 3 or 4 in the morning. And then there's another one again at 6 in the morning. So I don't know what happened between those 2 or 3 hours. But his dedication to the profession is so commendable, and it's such an example for all of us. And my story with Bill started about 23 years ago, and I was a young lawyer, obnoxious, aggressive defense lawyer, and I was doing an arbitration. That was back in the day when arbitrations were done, and Bill had his red brick building. Everybody here knows about that building in San Bernardino. And I'm going to go to an arbitration, and I'd been a lawyer maybe about 6 months. And the State Farm adjuster, I worked for a defense firm, recommended Bill Shapiro. And I knew Bill enough to know he's a long-haired, hippie, rock and roll plaintiff lawyer, right? Why would I want to go to arbitration with some redneck, long-haired, San Bernardino plaintiff guy, right? I'm going to get slaughtered on my first arbitration. And so we go to the arbitration, and I'm doing everything that an obnoxious lawyer should not do. I'm objecting, I'm just offensive. And Bill's sitting there, and he's just kind of doing his thing, and he's faking like he's writing down notes about what I'm asking, and paying attention, and counsel, you know, he's talking to us like it's like really official. And I'm just objecting. He goes, hey, you know, I think you're doing a really good job right now. But why don't we slow down on the objections so we can develop a little flow? What do you think? Right? Okay? And that was literally 20-some years ago. But it meant a lot to me because I knew him as the rock star plaintiff lawyer. I joke about the San Bernardino deal because it crushed me when I found out he lived in Anaheim. Okay? Yeah. And it crushed me when I knew he had a 949 cell phone number too. All right? But Bill is San Bernardino. He is our chapter. And we would not be here if it wasn't for Bill. And we talk about Yoshi made the call. Bill Chernoff loves this organization, and we put this together because Chernoff wanted us to do something as well. But it only started when I got confirmation from the rock star that he'll support us. Because very few people at his level would spend time with people at our level. And it's a testament to who he is because he treats everybody with respect and dignity and civility. And I want to talk about the case a little bit that he got the award for, but to me it's not about the case. He got an award, the Trial Lawyer of the Year award. It was an impossible case, and I follow Bill. I have like this man crush, it's almost embarrassing, but that's okay, right? It was his client rear-ended a truck that was stopped on a freeway, okay? Tough case. And I went and I got to watch some cross-examination. Luckily it was in Pomona, so it was easy for me, but I follow him. And so anyways, but he tries a case where the light was on of the truck that was stopped on the freeway at like 1 in the morning, and his client hits it with the brake lights on. I mean, I would think most jurors would think, you probably should have seen the truck. The light was on, it was stopped on the freeway. But somehow Bill has an expert or something that talks about not all of the lights or the correct filament. And it was just a masterful job watching the closing statement. He gets a verdict of $12 million on an impossible case that nobody would take. And just to watch the closing argument and watch him cross-examine. I went there a couple days during the trial. That case was phenomenal. So congratulations on that case, Bill. All right, well deserved. Give him a round of applause for that verdict. But it's truly Bill Shapiro, the man and the mentor. And I look around this room and I see Keith. I know Dan. I know Greg, Corey, Jason, Yoshi, Casey. And when I pick these names apart, Darren, I'm not saying it because I'm just seeing you here in the room. I'm saying it because they all have a special relationship with one man. And it hit me hard when I realized I thought I had that exclusive relationship. No, I did. And I thought I was the guy that he was bound to, and I was having this relationship where I could call him at any time. But whenever something happens around here, someone will call me. I may get a phone call from Greg, or I'll get a phone call from Cindy or something. We will always inevitably say, what does Bill think? Because we know Bill was called first. And it's everybody, because a guy so busy is so special to all of us. And that's why it means so much to me. And then what I know about Bill, come on up here, Bill. All right? Okay? There's nobody more worthy of this award than this guy for what he's done for our county and our chapter. And as a trial lawyer. He is a trial lawyer's trial lawyer. And he's so busy. But what I know about Bill, and this makes me a better person, a better father, a better husband, although according to Nancy, maybe not as good as Brian, okay? But what matters so much to me, Bill, you make me a better person, and you make me a better lawyer. And what I know, I can call him anytime, except Sunday evenings, right? Because I know what he's doing Sunday evenings. He's barbecuing with his boys and with Sue. And that guy is a true father, and he's raised his kid, and he's done a great job. So I'm very proud and honored to put this guy's name on the cup. So proud of you, Bill. And let's give a hand for this year's Trial Lawyer of the Year for Consumer Attorney Bill Shapiro.
I want to thank everybody for being here. It was a great program. It's obviously a total honor to get this award. And one of the reasons it's a total honor to get this award is because it's really the people who I work with, I mean, here in the Inland Empire. I try cases all over the place, yes, like we all do. And have an Orange County office, but I guess my roots are here. And to get this award by my brothers and sisters who are here, coupled with the fact that I get this award on a night where Judge Rich is honored. You know, I go back a long way with Judge Rich. You know, and I made some of my first appearances in front of him, and he is a lifetime achievement, period. And also to think that I'm getting an award on the same time that Judge Waters, who I knew as a lawyer and had cases against it when she was at Thompson and Colgate, and Judge Foster, and Brian and I call him Brian and Sharon because, I mean, as we get older, our friends become judges. And I've known Judge Foster for many, many years. He's a special guy. I mean, he's a special friend. Greg Bentley talks about that day 23 years ago. I can't say I remember that day with vivid memory, but he had such eagerness. But one thing about Greg is he has been polishing the chrome for 20, 30, I'm going on 30 years. And Greg got this award last year. And it is an amazing trial lawyer who just introduced me in an amazing way. I'd like you to thank Greg Bentley. This award means a lot. It means a lot that we're here in Palm Springs because when I was president of the chapter, we had it at the old Racket Club in the early 80s. And then I mentioned earlier, it kind of vanished. And it was as much my fault as anybody else's fault. This organization just kind of sailed away. I stayed active in CAOC, but locally it was terrible. And I got a call one day from Yoshi Kubota, who said, what do you think about getting this organization back? And I'm calling Greg and Greg Rizzio, And it really was because of Greg Rizzio and Greg Bentley that we're even here. I take some credit, but these guys are the complete bomb for doing that. In getting a trial lawyer of the award, it's not worth anything unless you have your peers right here. And people, I mean, Keith Moore is out here. He comes from Orange County. A lot of our Orange County brothers and sisters doing the work we're doing. You know, it's been a great mix. Darren, you know, we thank everybody from CTLA. Wiley was phenomenal today. I'm very proud to be here. I'm very proud and honored to get this award. I want to say that on that award, I may not say it, but Sue's name's on there, as well as my kids. Because I am up late at night, and I do a lot of things. I want to thank everybody. It's been a long day. I hope you have a great dinner tonight. I want to thank everybody for being here.
That concludes it. You've earned it. How about you? I do have it.
All right, thank you, everybody. See you next year. Peace.